They say time is money, but what they don't tell you, that a single second can cost you everything. Meet Robert, a man who spent 30 years building an impeccable reputation in the world of high-end antiques. His life was defined by his eye for detail. He was the guy who never, ever missed a tiny crack in a priceless vase or a subtle forgery in a forgotten painting. His gut was his greatest asset. But on one fateful Tuesday afternoon, a dangerous cocktail of exhaustion and a rare flash of arrogance changed everything. Robert didn't lose $1 million in a risky stock market gamble or a bad investment. No, he lost it because, for the first time in his career, he stopped listening to his intuition and started listening to his ego. It was a choice that would unravel his entire world. A private seller had brought him something that, by all accounts, shouldn't have existed, a lost brooch from the legendary Romanov collection. The paperwork, the provenance, it all looked perfect. The weight felt just right in his palm. But then, for just a split second, his brain flagged something, a tiny, almost microscopic inconsistency in the solder. It was a whisper of a doubt. Normally, Robert would have obsessed over that detail for weeks, running every test imaginable. But he was tired, he was worn out, and more than that, he wanted the glory. He craved the prestige of being the man who rediscovered this lost treasure. So, he did the unthinkable. He signed the wire transfer $1 million of his firm's capital without waiting for the final lab verification. He told himself, "I'm too good to be wrong. I know what I'm looking at." The lab report came back 48 hours later. The news was devastating. The brooch wasn't just a forgery. It was a modern masterpiece of deception, crafted with materials that didn't even exist a century ago. Its actual value, about $50. In that moment, Robert didn't just lose the money. He lost the trust of his partners, his seat at the top of his industry, and his very sense of self. The $1 million mistake wasn't the purchase itself. It was the moment he decided his pride was more reliable than the truth. He learned the hard way that the more we think we know, the more vulnerable we become to the things we simply refuse to see. Robert is no longer a major player in the world of high-stakes art. He lives a quiet life now, teaching history at a community college. He'll tell you he's never been poorer, but he's also never been more awake. It makes you think, doesn't it? Have you ever let your ego talk you into a mistake that you knew, deep down, was wrong? How do you forgive yourself when the cost of needing to be right is everything you have? Share your own stories and thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more.